AllBall TV.
They scared, but I'm not.
They don't like comentario.
Y suscribe.
We mentioned the Knicks, Flea. You know what that means.
Knicks Rehab.
Knicks Rehab, y'all.
You know how I hated Harrison Barnes taking the game-winning shot attempt against the Golden State Warriors. Mike Brown not realizing that. But you still had the number 2 seed.
What did Harrison shoot that night? What did Harrison shoot that night?
He was like 3 of 11. I just made that up.
I'm gonna check.
No, I just made that. I just made that up.
You know I'm gonna check. You know I'm gonna fucking check.
I just left it alone.
I want to know. Why would he think Harrison's gonna hit a shot? Was he hot that night? I don't know.
I don't think he was, and it's just him in that moment. I never trusted him, and I get you want to trust somebody, but that was that stupid old school mentality that I never liked about coaches. And then even with the last time, this is the last 2 times I think had the most pressure on him. And even being with the Lakers, that stands out. After 5 games, you get fired. You couldn't convince Kobe to be like, yo, listen, Kobe, what did you do to not convince him? And then the other part was you win the championship with LeBron. How come Ty Lue found a way to motivate LeBron? Even when LeBron was killing Golden State, he told them, yo, you ain't doing enough. And LeBron pouting and walked out the room, and James Jones was like, yo, you said you wanted the coach to challenge you, right? He's challenging you. So Ty Lue figuring that out, and Mike Brown, I don't know if he can communicate these things to our players. I'm very skeptical about this. Like these things are the things that I'm going to watch. So yeah, I love that you asked this question, because now we could go back and reflect like, yo, these were our expectations. We wouldn't expect much of you. This is what we think that we're working with right now. Can you get around your own flaws, Mike Brown?
You know, when he had LeBron, right, he maximized him at a spot in his career where he was a limited player, right? In that 07 finals, I think that was probably San Antonio talks about how easy it was to game plan for that dude. They knew how great he was. You know that they always show that interview or that interaction with Tim Duncan and him in the back after that finals, and he's like, yo, thank you for this one, because you know the league is about to be yours for the next, you know, whatever. And so obviously that turned out to be real. But
let's not forget Tim Duncan had that poster of LeBron in his locker when he yammed it on him. Or yeah, like LeBron had and Tim Duncan didn't forget that. Tim Duncan's a savage. And Robert Horry was talking mad shit about LeBron. Like, yeah, it was LeBron. You know, he was just an athlete that just took it to the hole. We just blocked the driving lanes off. So they flee. They really took the way Robert Horry said that was my easiest championship by far. Mad disrespectful.
He said, at 22 years old, we know what you like to do, and we're going to force you to do some other shit. And he couldn't do the other shit.
But stay right there. You think I like the fact that I hear that my coach lost in the easiest championship for the other team that he used to coach for? And he's sitting there going, all he did was ran the same plays that we ran over in San Antonio because he got it from us. I don't want to hear about this shit, Flea. I'm very worried.
But again, we're 18 years removed. Now I'm gonna throw Mike Brown some bail. We're 18 years removed from that moment. Damn near 20 years. He's obviously had to sit on the bench after fucking up that, right? It put him in a position where it's like, we're not gonna give you a head coaching job for a decade. Sit your ass down right next to these other niggas and become a better head coach. Because you're not it. 5 games, LA got you the fuck out of here. No. Come sit next to Kerr and figure this what today looks like. So all I'm saying is he's had enough time to figure out how to be an effective head coach in this league, but this ain't Sacramento, big dog. There ain't no cowbells. There ain't no fucking hit the beam. They're not going to be excited or for making the playoffs. This is a different animal. Different animal. I don't give a fuck about what you like to eat. Don't talk to me about your wife no more. I don't care about the fly Navy suits. Nigga, are we gonna coach us to win? Fuck everything else. Coach us to win, bro. That's what I'm concerned about.
I'm gonna keep saying it. It's there for the taking. It's no excuse. We should be in the finals this upcoming season. I'm sorry. And I stand on what I stand on. If we're not in the finals, my opinion, Mike Brown should be fired, and we will have to make some moves, Flea. Seriously. That's where I'm at with it. I know it sounds crazy. I know it sounds nuts, pause, but listen, You can't get an opportunity like this to drop the ball. Like how we say Tibbs dropped the ball. To me, this would be even worse. To not have to deal with Boston, Philly, or Indiana, teams that we know for a fact will be right in our way. I'm sorry.
So OG, you saying right now, we go into next season, roster in place, Mike Brown in place. We have to win a championship, and if it don't happen, he's out of here.
No. I didn't say we have to win a championship. Remember, I said if we're not in the finals and it's a competitive finals, 6-7 games, and like I said, ain't no blowouts, ain't no sweep, then I can respect that. But if we are not in the finals, like I said, Flea, the way the Eastern Conference is right now, we should have the greatest season in Knicks history coming up. We should be able to win 60 games. Brunson should be the best player in the East. Cat should have one of his greatest seasons ever. Look at what we don't have to deal with. Now we have a bench. Now, if the coach is coaching correctly, guys aren't tired, guys are getting their rest. There is literally no excuse, barring injuries. Of course, we want everybody healthy, but barring injuries, this should be the greatest Knicks season in history, bro. I'm sorry. We should be smoking boots in the East. And if we don't do that, and we're not in the finals, yeah, I might go downtown with the picket sign. Fire Mike Brown.
You should have did that for Tibbs. Fuck is you so passionate about firing Mike Brown for?
By the way, Flea,
What's up?
Harrison Barnes was shooting 41% from the field against the Golden State Warriors.
No. What did he shoot that game?
I'm trying to find out which game it was. He shot 24% from three. But each game he shot.
Oh, regardless, that's bad. That's bad. It don't matter. Never mind. Thank you. You the man. Thank you. Niggas say 24%. Sound like what Jordan shot when he was a Wizard.
And then look, 5 of 11, 5 of 13, 6 of 10, 3 of 11. All of a sudden, it dropped to 3 of 6, 2 of 5, 1 of 4. And finally, those last two games, he went from averaging over 30 minutes a game to the last two games averaging 13 and 14 minutes per game.
So then Mike Brown did the right thing.
At game 6 and 7, maybe he got hurt. Because to drop off like that, and you were up 2-0 in the series already, I'm just saying these things. They
was up 2-0 on Golden State. I forgot that.
Right, they lost 3 in a row. So
yeah, I forgot that.
Right, so I'm just all I'm saying is that what is Mike Brown's playoff moment? Don't remember one. LeBron had to go for the 38 special, 48 special. I don't remember Mike Brown's.
That's a moment.
That's not his moment. That's LeBron going on.
Beating the Pistons. That was a moment for them. That was a moment because we can't shame LeBron in the finals at 22, and Horry says that was our easiest, and then poo him knocking out one of that Detroit team was making the Eastern Conference Finals every year for like 6 straight years. He got them niggas out of here.
There's a different Detroit team, number one.
Very true, but the fact of the matter is they tweaked and was able to sustain. The year before that, 06, Miami finally knocked them off to get to the finals. The year before that, they was in the finals. The year before that, they won it. So that's all I'm saying is they was able to sustain it. In 07, they were much different for sure, but they knocked them off with again a 22-year-old LeBron James.
I still don't like the fact that you figured out on a defensive end these pieces to add around LeBron, but there's just not. What's the next level? Why are we seeing I'm not sitting here saying, oh yeah, Mike Brown, he coached a hell of a series. I've never said that. I don't remember anyone's ever saying that. These things are the things I'm holding on to, and we're looking forward to next season. You asking me, why are we gonna do? What do you expect from him? I don't expect much, please. I'm not gonna lie to you, but you have to have this kind of smoke. You have to get this kind of smoke.
That 03 championship for San Antonio, a lot of niggas on that 03 team give a lot of credit to Mike Brown and not Pop. A lot of niggas over there. I know that leans into what OG says about Pop, but a lot of niggas lean into Mike Brown was very intricate in them being able to win in 03. I'm just going off of what niggas that was there said.
What they said, Flea?
They said
Knicks Rehab.
AllBall TV.
They scared, but I'm not.
They don't like comentario.
Y suscribe.